get to share. So I want us to do a very simple exercise before we start the day. Then we'll get to the serious part of it. So what I'd like us to do, a cartoon character that you like, if you watch cartoon or animation, please on it animation. You must say digital. Haraka. Who's going first? Who's going first? Your hand up. Who's going first?
So I'm MGIHUB and I'm pursuing computer engineering and cyber security. My favorite color is navy blue, simply because it represents royalty. My favorite cartoon character is Elsa. And my favorite food is fish. And decided for the break.
You've not decided. Work in progress. Awesome. But just before I let you go, why Elsa? What about her? Yes. In 10 seconds.
Okay, I just love the way she usually represents herself.
How she looks, how she talks, what she does. What is it about her that excites you?
Okay, like Anaconda and that straight character, as if she's ever decided on what she wants. She's a go-getter.
So she's focused and a go-getter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be the last one to say mine in the same order. Next.
Hello everyone. My name is Samuel Owe. I'm a staff at Ubunifu. It's a learning hub. I'm a student also, pursuing IT. Character, I love my favorite color, black for me. Favorite food. I think for me it's a bit awkward. I love to be
Why are you in boarding school? That's the reason. If you're in boarding school, you will be talking about something different. Makofi kwake. So who's going next? Alright, let me cross over to this side. Who is gonna represent you guys in 30 seconds? Adventures. Unajua hawa ndio wakubwa. Yes, so we're gonna have a lady this time. Who have you settled? Niangalie. Kwanza ukikataa kuniangalia, that is when I'm giving you the mic. And if I give you the mic, we've agreed it's a privilege. You can't return it without talking. So muniangalie tu. Mwenye ananiangalia ndio sipei mic. Ukiniangalia.
I go by the name Maina Benedict. Napenda color white na black. My favorite food is pilau, kuku, and white drinker, not yet. Moana.
Thank you. So we will finish. Walisema wa kwanza. Walisema wa kwanza? Ni si wa mwisho. So we agree who's going first? Or who's representing? Remember the rule. Ukiangalia ukipea side eye. Haya, huyu mwenye haya, unajua amejificha kwa shade.
From ICT department, our students, my food, pilau, drink, not yet. Any character that you can watch.
No matter, it's okay, continue.
Color is red and white.
Thank you very much.
So, jipigeni makofi wote and Ella. Thank you.
Hi everybody. Yeah, my name is Mike. Well, I've always had interest in AI and robotics. So when I came here this morning, I had an expectation to know how the software part really coordinates with the hardware part so that you can make the robotics act on their own, sort of that thing.
So AI and robotics, and how do you integrate the two, the software bit and the hardware, and you make them work in coordination and they become productive. Who else? Two more. Thank you.
Morning. So my name is Esther. I'm from Obonego, and my expectation today is I would love to learn more about STEM training and robotics, that is IoT, and how we can incorporate IoT in our society and kind of solve the problems that we face in the society.
Thank you. STEM and IoT. So capture that. So we are hoping by the end of the day we should be able to cover that. The last person. If we had time, we could have given an opportunity to each and every one of you. But again, time is not on our side. So we'll get to interact as we go by. Techpreneur. By the way, there is no right or wrong there. Techpreneur. Or any idea. Okay. What is tech? Tech is technology. What is preneur? Short form for entrepreneur. So, so what do I do? Anyone? By the way, I have gifts. So, mjibu maswali hapa. Zinakuja ndio zitafika. So, challenge yourself. Again, as I say, you could be doing fashion design, you could be doing whatever other ICT and related course. There is nothing wrong with also doing this. The good thing is there is a lot of resource online today that you can study. If you're not doing IT, but you feel like you want to learn a few things, there are so many free websites with courses, with modules. It's very easy. True or not true? Sindio? Kuna mtu alifundishwa kutumia Facebook. Why? Because they didn't want to miss out. So alienda navigate, akajua nini kwa wapi, pole in a day or 2 or 3 na amekuwa genius. When there's a new app like TikTok, I'm not on TikTok, but I'm 100% sure if I download TikTok, I don't need anyone to show me how to navigate around. I can easily find my way. Sindio? Yeah. So she also mentioned something very important. Which community are you in? Again, remember the community, I'm not talking about tribe. Community is belonging to a family or belonging to a network of people who have the same, the same goals, ambition, or the same interest. That's the one. They have the same interest. So if you're doing ICT, whatever major, it could be AI, machine learning, it could be IoT, robotics, it could be web development, it could be the hardware bit of it. We've been told about repairs. It could be physical computing. It could be networking. Whatever. Belong to a community that has people within that shared interest as you. So, and there are so many online, so many, and also in person. So like in Nakuru, we have what we call Nakuru Tech Space. So Nakuru Tech Space is made up of so many innovation hubs we have. And we have so many innovation hubs. I think 10. I can mention them very fast. We have ATS, is an innovation hub. We have MG Innovation Hub. We have Pixel from where I'm. We have NIFU right here. We have Nakuru Box, D&D Plaza. We have Rift Coders just around Lions Primary. We have Kabarak University. That is the Kabarak Innovation and Business Incubation Center. That's an innovation hub. And that community is open. Si lazima tupewe ni student wa Kabarak. See, that's true, and for you to belong to all those communities I'm mentioning, you can belong to MG Innovation family at the same time for ACS. Because most of the time you'll find all this community, they have the same interest, but sometimes our focus is different though. You know, as we do a bit of business, which ATS are not doing. Nakuru Box is also doing a bit of business incubation and all that, yeah? So you can benefit from that. They are doing engineering, which we are not. So let me continue with the incubation. We have COIL is at Egerton University. You can go there. Zimefika ngapi? We have Kingdom Seekers. Wangapi wanajua Kingdom Seekers Church? You don't know Kingdom Seekers? And you in Nakuru? Iko hapa down. Kingdom Seekers, they recently opened an innovation hub called Kingdom Seekers, or rather Kingdom Innovation Hub. Iko wapi? Mimi mpaka nawapatia locations za free. You know where this mall, Golden Life Mall, penye iko? Opposite there is a building for ACK Church called ACK Amani. They're in that building. So when you're free or you leave that side, go check. And they are doing a lot. They are doing a lot of stuff around BPO. Mnajua BPO ni nini? Someone mentioned here about BPO. BPO. Okay, BPO. Hizi majina zinakaanga kubwa. Biliana anasema bara things we know. Business process outsourcing. Remote task. That's a BPO. They outsource us, though ilifungwa sijui kwa nini, but there are so many other websites. BPO is a whole huge industry, bringing millions of US dollars in Kenya. Do I continue? We also have Leash AI Labs. Nani amesikia Leash AI Labs? Anafaa kuwa amesikia. They were doing a lot of work, or they are still doing, around AI. So one of the things they were doing is remote task, but they are having a lot of partnerships in the US. They employ about 400 youths. Iko happy Gibcon House. Guys work 24 hours. Did you know this? Hii Nakuru. When student wa ICT, usisote. Zenye una class, ingia pale. They just train you for a week. 1 week. Unaangalia classes zako zinaingiana aje. So when una class, unapiga 8 hours yako safi. Kama uko na class, unaweza work usiku because they work 24 hours. They have 2 shifts daily. Kuna wase work mchana, wase work usiku. They just need you to have basic computer skills. You guys need magwiji. You are ICT students. You see this opportunity. I'm not even taking you very far to Nakwambienda, Nairobi. And we shared a lot about Salesforce. Hapa tu, these opportunities ziko. Where do you spend most of your time when you're online? Kutesa, Instagram, every 2 seconds unaangalia uko na likes ngapi na comments. It's okay. And there's nothing wrong. TikTok. Unaangalia vile imesonga. Facebook. Wase wa Twitter. Viongozi wenye wanangoja tu kwenye makosa kidogo and then wako na wewe. It's okay to be on those platforms. But again, how can you monetize your online time? Hizi stories za jamba president alisema finya computer dollar inatoka. People made fun t-shirts, but there are people who are earning from the gig economy. That's the truth. That's the truth. Of course kuna pale watu wanatapeli wengine pale kwa Instagram magari kubwa kubwa na nini, and then it makes sense. But there are guys who are genuinely making from the gig economy, just doing online work. Kuna zenye hazilipi na kuna zenye zinalipa. Na ndio anze kulipwa fiti, lazima ukuwe umeka bidii. accuracy level yako ya job ukipewa task 100%, you'll be paid better. You and her doing the same job, your accuracy is better, and her kidogo na anaangalia Twitter kama tunatesa bado kama Instagram. No, there is no that concentration. So they have done the same work, work almost the same hours. Yake iko na errors, yake iko na errors, moja iko sawa. One will be paid higher than the other. Here at least, Miss Kupe stories za Java za Kakasungura. Leash haya hapa Gipcon House. Go confirm on Monday. Zenye una class wako 3rd floor na 4th floor. Penye track oncologist to be. Ambie tu umekuja kutembea uonelishwa wanafanya nini? Wakikataza just say George alinituma. Hata kukataza. And they will call if they have to. There are guys who are earning 5Gs. I'm not saying 5Gs is a lot per week because they pay every Wednesday. A month has how many weeks? 20K ni mbaya. Kama ni mbaya ulikuwa nayo. As in, you can be able to make this money without not missing class during your free time. The flexibility, remote work, flexibility. Onda kuchape move. Ukitoka class 6 mpaka saa 7 usiku. Move tu. Wengine wako pale nje. Orada wako kwa nyumba na kwa laptop. Mwingine ana laptop, anatumia desktop. Mwingine ana desktop, simu, so long as ako na bundle. But they are making it count for themselves. Before you talk about the 200,000 getting a gig, of course it takes time. I will not lie to you. You start doing gig work today and next week unalipwa 50 or 100 or 200. No, it takes time. You learn, know how to maneuver. And then each job iko na you are rated. Vile unafanya poa, rating yako na ranking inaenda juu. So, how it works in those sites, your client on the other side who's paying you, he's able to rate you. Akikurate vizuri, profile yako inasonga. So you find more clients on the other side when they are looking for work, you'll be the person recommended. And you make your money. So again, which communities are you in? Kuna community Kabara, kuna community Choro, kuna community kadhaa hapa town, kuna community the other side. So belong to a community. Sawa. Nakuru iko chini, mko nyuma, sawa. Join a Nairobi's community, online community. If you're writing down, there's the startup grind. And startup grind is worldwide. They even have a chapter, Nairobi and Kabarak University. Go join online. Follow that community. You'll learn a lot, you'll gain a lot. If you want a Nairobi community, there is the Anza Village. Anza Village, every week they have something going on. The good thing is, you don't need to go to Nairobi. They have online events. If you can't join physically or in person, you can join them online. Which other one? Yeah, let me just mention that for now. What will you gain from joining this community? It will sharpen your thinking. The conversation that happens in those spaces sharpens your thinking. The activities, the events, they open up your mind. You see opportunity. So if Google is doing something in Kenya, they will work with a certain either hub or community or organization for that matter on that particular project. So Google will come and then inatafuta like 5 organizations to work with. Anza or IHUB or whatever MG or any other or Koili or Kabarak gets that job. See, nani wanafanya sini members. The good thing, most of this community, they don't charge a membership fee. Other than getting work, you get to build network. Senye watu wengine wanang'ang'ana kutafuta internship. Through that community, you easily get. Unaambianga wase, by the way, next month tunaingia internship. So munipange mape, nyinyi watu yangu. So if you have 100 people, Most of the people in those communities, they have their own companies or they are leaders within this space. So getting for you an internship. Moi, niaje? Niko na mtu wangu hapa hivi kwa community na amekosa that. Mwambie akuje. You will not have to pay. You will clear that community. That's why it's important to join community. Not for anything else. It will give you opportunities. When they have trainings are not given to everyone. They will invite their community members. Some of these communities are so strong, they even have international exchange program. There is a hackathon happening in SA. No community. You get an opportunity, maybe you talk Kenya, fully paid. You go. So belonging to a community is very important. It opens, not the money or anything, but it opens up your mind. You get to understand whatever is happening within your space. So belong to a community. The other thing, I gave you an assignment. Go take this one seriously, even if you don't do the others. Go join LinkedIn. Go join LinkedIn. If Peter Nego feels it's important to be on LinkedIn, if James Mwangi, the group CEO of Equity Bank, feels it's important to be on LinkedIn, why not you? Hataki kuandikwa job, but they need to be in those spaces. And I need to go kwa hiyo app, because there is a benefit he gets out of it. So you also need to be on LinkedIn. Vile tu kwa Facebook, umekimbiza followers, uko na 10,000, kuja side nyingine. You know the beautiful thing about LinkedIn? If you are able to get, uko wengine wanasema uko verified ama sijui uko na badge, I don't know. LinkedIn, we say you are a voice. So in whatever space, kama wewe understand sana maneno ya robotics, you become a voice. So when events are being held, hata wasiujai waona na macho, but the things you post and the kind of conversation you have in those spaces, they will invite you. Some of these events, they happen internationally. And you get an opportunity. Why? Because of just being in those spaces. And what? Then usiende kukua silent follower. There is no need of being there if you cannot contribute. No. So be there and contribute. Peter Nego na post, rusha comment yako hapo. Na usiseme ati mimi ni student. Hakuna, hata kama nina Kiswahili wewe. Pole pole. That's how you stand out. That's how, again, someone spoke about a logarithm. LinkedIn also works with an algorithm. The more consistent you are, the higher your profile rises. And the more people start noticing you. So if ile time umefika umemaliza job, umemaliza shule, umegraduate, una text Sylvia Mlinge, the former chief of business in Safaricom, now the CEO MTN. LinkedIn even helps you to have an opportunity to know the other people outside Kenya, what they are doing. I've been following him, yeah, and I've been commenting. Of course, Tamamebo, and I'm already anajua. So when you DM her, it also has a place to send message. Unamsalimia. The conversation starts from there. Of course, here anapeana kazi, but they can put in a good word to their HR. Akwambie, share with me your CV. I will forward it to our HR for consideration. Because of course there are processes. Some of these big organizations, they have processes. As much as anakujua. The thing is, push application yako kwa HR. HR akiona imetoka kwa CEO, atakataa kuangalia. Si ataangalia. And most of the time, kama CEO ndiye ametuma, CEO hajamwambia kitu, but kama CEO ametuma atafanya nini? They will give you that opportunity. Sindio? So, let's spend our time wisely. Let's belong to this community. Unaona, vile tuko na content mingi ya kupost kwa Instagram. Ukiwa unatengeza ya Instagram ya kesho, wengine mpaka wameschedule. Ikifika saa 6 usiku, ina fly. The same way, build content for LinkedIn. You know what happens when you build content? You understand more about this space, this industry, this tech space. Because mimi si expect wewe unakuja kuongea maneno ya fashion unafanya IT. Watu wa fashion wafanye mambo ya wewe ongea maneno ya nini? As you do research, that will make you research. You will understand this space more. The more you understand this space, the better your chances of excelling and being successful in this space. Hakuna shortcut. You become what you spend most of your time thinking about. Huwezi kuwa wewe ni fashion designer na unashindanga ukipode. You get, you can't become a good fashion designer if you spend your whole day coding. You can only become a good software developer or a programmer. So if you want to make it in this space, spend most of your time researching. Outside school, unaona, what you will get after you graduate from RVIBS ni kidogo sana. That will not take you anywhere. As she said, it will take you somewhere but not very far. Hizi zingine ni zenye wewe unajisomea hapa pale, experience hapa pale, umeattend hackathon fulani huko, umeenda event gani huko, unaona? That's how you learn. And that's how you get to be better. Which events do you attend other than belonging to a community? Ukisikia kuna hackathon Kabarak na una class, I think Kabarak is 70 people. You can save some small. I know maybe kidogo hiyo pesa. No, but you can skip lunch. Go get that knowledge. Go attend that event. You will learn something that will help you in the future. You will go build a network. Yenye itakusaidia. Utaenda ukute huko mtu atakufungua macho. 2-3 months later, kwambia another opportunity which will give birth to another opportunity which will give birth to another opportunity which will make sense and give you money. No. Attend those hackathons. Attend those tech meetups events online, which will not cost you anything. So, what I've talked about, I've summarized what I would have talked about. Innovation in startup. So, what is innovation? Innovation is thinking different and being solution oriented in your thinking. The creativity has to be there. And how are you being creative or how are you being innovative? Is looking at things in a different way than what everyone else is able to. So it's spotting opportunities where others can't and see how do I now I have a problem here. How do I be able to create a bridge or come up with a product or a service or a solution to this problem? If you can be able to answer that question, then you have a product, you have a business, which you can grow, which you can scale, and which you can turn into a multi-million business. So this conversation yote haiwezi isha leo, story ya startup and all that I tell. We have another forum, and that's why I said more equipped numbers, then in that forum we can discuss. It doesn't have to be a whole day's workshop. It can be a 2 hours. You can come to the school. We can even do an online class, 1 hour, 2 hours in the evening, and we get to discuss this. Because knowledge, every day we learn new things. Every day you need to unlearn things that don't make sense, like the part of our grasshopper, which you'll never use anywhere in your life. Kama kuna mtu ameshaitumia. Some of those things you need to unlearn. And when you unlearn them, learn new stuff. Use special grasshopper, thorax, abdomen, history. Unaona? Feel na kitu ingine useful. Learn a useful skill. Soft skill. Uko shule na bado inaingiza akitu hapa kando. Sinsawa. So, taken too much time, but we felt that is important because the idea was not just to be here, to be seen, tumeshinda the whole day, and they were saying, imekuwa workshop the whole day, to look serious people. But the idea is to challenge you to be better, to go the extra mile, to start using your time, your online, let me call it your online time first. It's okay to be in all those platforms because we need to unwind. But ask yourself, how much value are you giving to yourself? Recently, I got to discover, maybe mimi ndio mzee kidogo, Instagram iko na place unaweza ona time yenye umespend in a day online. Wangapi wanajua hiyo? Or they've tried? Okay, if you don't, I'm telling you, go check some. For accounts, I think your account down there for settings, you realize itakuonyesha how many time or how much time you spend on Instagram or you spend on Instagram in that day. If you find it's more than 3 hours, ask yourself 5 questions. How about I spend 1 hour, the other 2 hours learning a skill in all those free websites you've been told? If not learning a skill, doing something with that time, like online one. So I'd like to end it at that.
Kogelo has come back to town, and the wife of the old man of Kogelo. Meshika. How is too complicated? Alright. The wife of the old man of Kogelo has just come. Meshika. Are we sing? The wife of the old man of Kogelo has just come to town, and the wife of the old man of Kogelo has just come to town. I made it. Of the wife of the, and then and the wife of the old man of Kogelo has just come to town, and the wife of the old man of Kogelo, and of the wife of the old man. Disclaimer: the teacher is never wrong. Don't do as I do what I condition you. It is our so you copy has come to town, and the wife of the old man of Kogelo, and the son of the wife of the old man of Kogelo, and the son of the wife of the old man of Kogelo, and the dog of the wife of the old man of Kogelo, and the dog of Kogelo, the son of the wife, the old man of Kogelo has just, and the feet of the wife of the old man. Makofi wote.